Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel news video. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancox, bringing you the latest news stories.
So the headlines this week, Education South Africa launches student protection scheme.
American Hebrew Academy to reopen.
US student visa issuance declines.
And much, much more, of course, including the latest on the TOEIC scandal, a new pathway and a new online secondary school from a household name.
Yes, exciting stuff. But first up, ELT Association Education South Africa, or EduSA, has established a voluntary bonding scheme to guarantee the bookings of international students at member schools in the event of a closure.
The association said that the bond had been created as a practical means to encourage more language students from around the world to enrol with confidence at its member schools.
Tariq Borges, CEO of EduSA, said it sent a strong message to language learners and the industry at large that the association accepts that businesses do fail, but will ensure that no student with a booking will be adversely affected by such a closure.
He said that they believe the students that have not yet arrived should be accommodated at a comparable EduSA school and enjoy similar services as originally booked in such circumstances. EduSA currently comprises of 21 member schools.
And next, the American Hebrew Academy, or AHA, has announced it will reopen its doors for the 2020-21 academic year after receiving financial support from a Chinese investment company to sustain long-term operations.
9th, 10th and 11th grade classes are initially being opened, with a decision due on 12th grade, and unlike previously, the school will now accept international students from all faiths and cultural backgrounds.
Glenn Adrew, Executive Director of AHA, said they were delighted that the school's future will reflect a more diverse curriculum and student body. AHA's Student and Exchange Visitor Programme certification remains valid, Glenn confirmed, and he said they looked forward to working with agents worldwide again.
Good news there. The number of student visas issued by the USA dropped by 7.5% in the 2018 fiscal year, according to statistics published by the Department of Homeland Security. The 390,000 total in 2018 was some 40% lower than 2015, although a change in validity period for Chinese students partly explains the drop.
Nonetheless, there was a decrease in student visas issued in 2018 to students from China, India and Korea, the three top recruitment markets. There were increases, however, for Brazil and Saudi Arabia.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories this week. The UK Home Office response to alleged cheating in TOEIC tests uncovered in 2014 was flawed and had a detrimental impact on the lives of more than 50,000 students, according to the government's Public Accounts Committee. The committee has urged the Home Office to establish a mechanism for students that had visas revoked to clear their names within 3 months.
UK independent provider Harrow School has launched a new online school offering A-level programmes for international learners in partnership with Pearson, starting from the 2020 academic year. Did you know that 7 British Prime Ministers were educated at Harrow?
Really?
That's only 7 more than my school.
Holmes Education Group has announced a pathway agreement with the University of Bedfordshire, its 4th partnership in the UK. An international college will be opened on the university's Luton campus in February next year.
Education New Zealand's recognised agency scheme is open for applications for the 2019-20 intake until October 1st.
Cambridge Education Group has launched new International Freshman Year and International Graduate Year programmes at the Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago, USA.
The International House Sydney Group has unveiled a suite of new business-themed English Plus courses and a new demi-pair programme.
And staying in Australia, IDP Education has reopened its refurbished Student Support Centre in Melbourne.
More on all of those stories online, as well as photos from anniversaries for Bristol Language Centre and the Japan Association of Certified Study Abroad Counsellors, congrats to them, a fan trip for Saint-Denis International and English UK's London charity football tournament. Am I allowed to say that I played in the winning team?
It's our very own Ronaldo. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
Goodbye.